Have you ever heard someone say wooden cutting boards are full of germs? It sounds reasonable. Wood is porous, it absorbs things, and so wood seems like exactly the kind of place bacteria would love. So why have some studies found that wooden cutting boards can perform surprisingly well against bacteria? Welcome to Invisible Mingle, where we bridge the gap between our daily lives and microbes. Because this isn't really a story about wood versus plastic. It's a story about where microbes prefer to live, and why. Most people assume plastic wins automatically. Plastic is smooth, it's non-porous. You can throw it in the dishwasher, case closed, right? Not quite. There's a problem many people don't see. Think about your old plastic cutting board, not the brand new one. The one that's been sitting in your kitchen for years, that is covered in knife marks, tiny grooves, scratches and cuts. Those scratches may look harmless, but to microbes, they're more like tiny valleys. These are places where moisture can linger, food particles can get trapped, and surprisingly difficult to clean completely. Here's where it gets more interesting. Every time you slice chicken, chop vegetables, or cut fruit, you're not just using a cutting board. You're gradually reshaping its surface, and microbes notice. Now let's compare with wood. At first glance, wood seems like the obvious loser. After all, it's porous. Shouldn't bacteria thrive there? Surprisingly, not always. Some research has found that certain wooden cutting boards can trap bacteria below the surface where they eventually die off, rather than remaining active on top where they can easily spread. But it doesn't mean wooden boards clean themselves. It does challenge the simple idea that plastic automatically equals safer, which means it's not just about the material, the condition of the material matters too. Here's a better question. Which board is older? Because age changes the game. A heavily scarred plastic board can become a landscape of microscopic hiding places. Meanwhile, a well-maintained wooden board may remain surprisingly resilient. The winner isn't always the board you expect. And that's why maintenance should be the focus. A cutting board that's cleaned properly, dried properly, and replaced when worn out will usually outperform one that's neglected. Regardless of what it's made from, bacteria and other microbes are not choosing sides in the wood versus plastic debate. They're responding to conditions like moisture, food residue, surface damage, cleaning habits. The environment always comes first, and that's the real lesson here. So who wins the germ war? The honest answer is that both wood and plastic can be safe when maintained properly, and both can become problematic when neglected. So next time you are caught up on the wood versus plastic debate, you know where to stand. Subscribe for more on how microbes quietly shape our everyday lives. The invisible world is always there. Now you see it differently.